Thank you. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 24 as per the book, The Magic Wand. Now, this entire chapter of The Magic Wand is actually based on one principle that is called, um, have you heard of this? Loka Samasta, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhava, right? Or Bhavantu. This is the entire concept of what the magic wand actually wants to talk about. Loka samasta sukhina bhavantu. That means let the entire world be happy. Let everyone be happy. Let everyone be content. And that is what this chapter is talking about. So let's read it and see what where it takes us. Have you ever wished you had a magic wand so that you could just wave your hand and help the people you love? Well, today's magical practice will show you how you can use life's real magic wand to help others. So basically, have you ever had a magical wand that you can, you know what is a magical wand, right? The stick that angels or so-called magicians hold, and you have, Harry Potter. If you have seen Harry Potter, you are definitely aware of it. So, and this is a magical thing, and when you wave this, it gives you your wishes are done and all. So this is a magical wand. And today she's saying, have you ever wished that you had a magical stick or a magical wand that she tries to say, which you can, probably wave over and get your wishes fulfilled or get anyone you love their wishes fulfilled. So if you see somebody in trouble, if you have a magic wand, you can just wave it and things will get better. Have you ever wished or have you ever hoped that it is? I have many times. When you fervently want to help another person, you have immense power. But when you direct that power with gratitude, you really do have a magic wand that can help people you care about. Now, understand this that at this level, what she's trying to tell you is that you are going to raise your power of gratitude in helping others. You are going to raise your power of gratitude to a level where you can do good for people who you love, people who you like. That is what she's trying to say. Energy flows from where your attention goes. And so when you direct the energy of gratitude towards another person's need, that's where the energy goes. This is the very reason why Jesus said thank you before he performed a miracle. Gratitude is an invisible but real force of energy, and coupled with the energy of your desire, it is just like having a magic wand. Let's read that one once again. Energy flows from where your attention goes, and so when you direct the energy of gratitude towards another person's need, that's where the energy goes. So this is about transfer of energy, how you can put your energy in helping someone you care about. This is the very reason why Jesus said thank you when he performed miracle. Gratitude is an invisible but real force of energy, and coupled with the energy of your desire, it is just like having a magic wand. So, gratitude is an invisible force, it is a real force of energy. And when you combined this with the energy of your desire, it is like having a magic wand. This is a beautiful quote that I have read. People who wait for a magic wand to want people who wait for a magic wand fail to see that they are the magic wand. This reminds me of a story that I had seen when I was pretty young, very young. And this was about a guy who there is a stone that is called as a paras patthar. Paras patthar is apparently a stone that if you touch any metal with that paras patthar, the paras stone, any metal turns into gold. So you have the capacity to take that stone and you touch it to any metal, that metal will turn into gold. It's a mythical stone. I don't know whether it exists or not, but they say. So this guy, he's about 70, 80 years old man, and he goes to the king and he says, King, I want to gift you something very unique. And the king asks, okay, what is it? And he says, this is a Paras stone. And it took me 70 years to find this stone. I searched the entire world for 70 years. And that is when I found this stone. I started when I was 10, 15 years, and now I'm 80 or something. So 70 years I searched for this stone, and that is when I got this stone. So the king asks, okay, what is this stone about? He says, you touch this. That's when he explains. This is a Paras stone, and you touch it somewhere, everything becomes gold. So the king takes that gold and he throws it away. He throws it away, takes that stone and he throws it away in the water, some water body nearby, he throws it away. So this old man becomes very agitated, very angry. Why did you throw it away? It took me 70 years to find that stone. So somehow this story has remained in my mind and subconscious. I haven't forgotten it, but I was pretty young when I watched this. So the king says that you spent 70 years in finding a stone that can turn a metal into gold. If you would have spent that amount of time in the service of God and people, God would have turned you into a Paras stone. That means God would have given you the power to turn anything into gold. So that is what we feel to see. We feel to see that we are a magic stick or a magic wand in ourselves. We search for that magic wand. We search for that miracle in life. We search for that source in life, wherein we fail to understand that, when all the time that we were searching for a miracle in life, we were the miracle. We are the miracle. We are the magic that we fail to see. Each one of us, each one of you, people they are magical in nature. They are God's creation and they are magical. They are a magic wand by themselves, but we fail to see that. That is a big thing. If you have a family member, friend, or anyone you care about who is lacking physical health, in financial trouble, unhappy in their work, stressed, suffering because a relationship has ended, lost confidence in him or herself, suffering from mental problems, or feeling down about their life, you can use the invisible force of gratitude to help them with their health, wealth, and happiness. To wave your magic wand for another's health, imagine that the person's health has been fully restored and say the magic words, thank you, in heartfelt celebration of receiving the news that he or she is full of health again. You could imagine the person calling you to give you the news, or imagine them telling you in person and really see and feel your reaction. When you can feel as grateful now as you would when you heard the news that the person's health has been fully restored, it will be guaranteed that the gratitude you feel is sincere and as powerful as it can be. So, our thoughts are how we think about anything around, or how we think about anyone around, is very much responsible for designing that future that we are thinking about. The same thing happens when you do for somebody's health and well-wish. So if you have someone who is not well, if you have someone who is physically not well, then you can actually send them, or as my friend here, Niti, they say that we are meditating and sending happiness and love to them. They do that. They do that a lot. And that is exactly what you can do with your gratitude as well. You can imagine the person. So what you're doing is that you're sending them that energy, that aura of you have received. So what you need to do is that you can imagine the person calling you to give you the news, or imagine them telling you in person, and really see and feel your reaction. When you can feel grateful as now you would, when you have heard the news that the person's health has been fully restored, it will guarantee that the gratitude you feel is sincere, powerful as it can be. So, all this complicated word, what she's trying to say is that think about the person who is not well. Imagine that the person is calling you back and telling you that he has recovered. Imagine that he has come out of his illness. And imagine, keep imagining that and keep thanking, feeling gratitude for it. And when one day you actually get that news, with one day when you actually get that news from the person that his health has been restored, you can be sure that your gratitude that you send has worked, and it is as powerful as it can be. To wave your magic wand to help someone you love with their wealth, follow the same magic practice and be grateful as if they had wealth they needed right now. Imagine their wealth has been restored. It is done. You are saying the magic word thank you because you have just received the amazing news. So basically, what you have to do, if somebody is in a bad health, somebody is in a bad position financially, you imagine that the person has recovered from that phase of life, and that the person is telling you that I have recovered, and you say thank you. Thank you that the person has recovered. Not thank you because he's coming and telling it to you, but thank you. Imagine that he has recovered from that phase of life where he's not physically well or where he's not financially settled. And just imagine that he has come out of it, and just say thank you. Thank you that he has recovered from that phase. Thank you that he has recovered in his health. Thank you that he is walking around now. Thank you that he is happy now. Thank you that he is doing it well. Thank you that he has recovered from it. Your gratitude, your thanks sends a lot of positive energy to that person, and that matters a lot. Right. If a person is going through a tough time, but you don't know what specifically they need, if they need help in more than one area, then you can follow the same magical practice and wave your magic wand by giving thanks for their happiness or for their health, wealth, and happiness together. So you can do this for anyone. If you don't know what he or she is going through, but you understand that he or she is going through something, you can feel you can feel gratitude for them and wave your magic wand, saying that thanks for their happiness, for their health, wealth, and happiness together, and thank them for their health, wealth, and happiness together. There is one more thing that you do when this thing comes in. When you start thanking someone, or when you start thanking for somebody's happiness, when you start thanking for somebody's wealth, when you start thanking for somebody's prosperity, somewhere two things happen, in the phase. The first that happens is that you are weeding out jealousy. You're actually taking out the jealousy from your life because you're no longer jealous of that person. That is one thing. And the second thing is that when you're not jealous of that person, you are not radiating negativity. See, when somebody has a beautiful car and you feel jealous of that car, you're not radiating positivity, you're radiating negativity, right? You're cribbing, you're feeling bad about the fact that he has a car and you don't have a car. You're feeling kind of accusations or complain that you don't have a car and they have a car. Now, what happens is that when you are feeling jealous or feeling bad about that thing, you're actually attracting negativity. You're actually attracting more negativity into your life. When you say someone has something and you don't have it, you're actually attracting negativity. But when you say that he has it and thank you, you feel happy for it. He has it. Thank you. So, what are you attracting? You are attracting the same thing to be in your life as well, because the law of attraction says that what you do is what you attract. So, if you are being jealous of your neighbor with a good car and you are not thanking, feeling gratitude for the fact that thank you that my neighbor has a good car. He has a beautiful car. Thank you, he has a beautiful life. Thank you, he has a beautiful family. Then you are actually attracting everything for yourself. So when you feel this gratitude, you weed out two important things. One, you do not feel the jealousy of it. Second, you attract abundance in your life as well because you appreciate abundance in others' life. So when you appreciate abundance in others' life, you automatically attract that in your life as well. That is how it works. Okay. Now, today, choose three people you care about who are currently in need of health, wealth, or happiness, or all three. Get a photograph of each person if you have one, and keep the photographs in front of you while doing this practice. So, we are going to do a practice in that you are taking the photograph of three people who you wish health, wealth, or happiness, or all three. Get a photograph of each person if you have, and keep the photographs in front of you while doing this. For the first person, hold their photograph in your hand, then close your eyes, and for 1 minute, visualize yourself receiving the news that the person has been fully restored with whatever they need. It is much easier to visualize yourself receiving the news than it is to visualize. For example, an ill person healthy again, or depressed person happy again, or a financially stressed person abundant again, and you will feel more excitement and gratitude if you involve yourself into your visualization. So she's asking you to take three people who you think needs your help in health, in health, wealth, or happiness. Imagine them, take their photo, look at that picture, and visualize that you're receiving the good news that he has overcome his financial difficulty. Visualize that he has overcome his health difficulty. Visualize that he has overcome he has got his happiness in whatever he wants to do. And visualize it as you are receiving the news. And when you're receiving the news, you have an option to say gratitude as well. So visualize it that you are receiving the news. When you receive it, smile and say thank you. Thank you that he is financially free. Thank you that he is, you know, thank you for this person for his health. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When you visualize this, visualize as if you are getting the news and you are present there. It is easy to visualize this than to visualize, how he is getting well. So either you can visualize that how he's getting well, but that will be very complicated thinking, okay, if he has a leg injury, you have to think about his leg is getting better, it's healing, he's able to walk, he's limping, he's then walking, then he's walking with support. It's very complicated. But if you visualize that you are getting the good news, it is easy because that is the end news and everything is perfect after that. So visualize that you are getting the news that he has recovered, that he is doing well, that he has recovered from his financial issues, that he has recovered from his health issues. That is something that you can visualize, and when you visualize that, you will feel you will feel gratitude as well. You will have to feel gratitude as well. Open your eyes with the photograph still in your hand. Say the magic word thank you slowly 3 times for the person's health, wealth, or happiness, or whatever combination they need. Thank you, thank you, thank you for, let's say the person's name is in here is Niti. So thank you, thank you, Niti, for health, wealth, or happiness, whatever you want to put in. As you finish with one person, move on to the next person and follow the same 2 steps until you finish the magic wand practice by sending health, wealth, or happiness to all 3 people. I like this word sending, because this is something that It's 8:30. Yes, thank you. So sending this is the first time I heard sending wishes or sending energy or sending happiness or sending love or sending thankful gratefulness is something that I heard first time from Niti and from Brahma Kumaris. This was the first time I heard sending, and she says the same thing, sending health, wealth, or happiness to all these 3 people. You can use this powerful practice when you're walking down the street or going about your day and you come across someone who is obviously lacking happiness, health, and wealth. Imagine you have a magic wand in your mind and wave it by giving heartful thanks for their wealth, happiness, and you know that you have set a real force of energy into motion. So you can use this for anybody that you meet. You can use it for anyone you see. You can bless them. You can give them that energy. You can give them that happiness. You can give them that health. What you are doing, you think that probably you are giving this to people, but you're not just giving it to people, but you are attracting it to yourself as well. You are creating that aura around you, which is happiness. You're spreading happiness, you're spreading health, you're spreading gratitude. And when you do this, you are creating that aura around yourself. You're creating that aura around, that selfless sankalp, selfless sankalp that you're creating around yourself. The joy that is not only for yourself, but for the benefit of others, you know when you have when you have such a sankalp which is not for yourself but for the benefit of others, it holds very big power. It holds very great power in the cosmic support, because it will help you attract the same thing in your life as well. It will help you attract everything that you wish for others to you as well. That is how the that is how the law of attraction works. So that you are wishing for others is what you will get to you as well. We forget in our life that everything that happens is somewhere connected to us. No matter how much you try, but it is somewhere connected to us. So everything you direct, if you direct gratitude for others, invariably it will. This one. Invariably it will come to you as well. So it is the rule of the universe. It is the Vedic concept. It is the rule that the wisdom, or the wisdom that the cosmic wisdom has. You are a part of a very big family, and whatever somebody else suffers, it will affect you as well. So if you have a family and if someone in your family is not well or in distress, it affects you as well. No matter, even if you don't want it, it still affects you. That is because we are, global family. So when somebody in your life or anybody that you know or don't know, even if he or she is suffering, all you need is to give happiness and give gratitude. Just give it to them like a magic wand. You bless them, you say them, okay, thank you for your happiness. Thank you that you have got happiness. It will come to you in all its glory. Using gratitude to help someone else with his or her health, wealth, and happiness is the single greatest act of gratitude. you can perform. And one of the magical things about this is that health, wealth, and happiness you fervently wish for others, you also bring for yourself. And this is the idea of the entire chapter that she has been saying, that what you are wishing, something that is called anugraha, the divine grace, that this is anugraha, the divine grace that we have, the ashirwad that we have. When what is ashirwad? Ashirwad is basically the divine grace that you give. So when you give grace to somebody, when you give that ashirwad to somebody, it's a grace of blessing. And when it's with the pure intention, you know, when we truly wish something like that to happen, we not just become the individuals who are giving that wish, but we also become the instruments for this divine grace to follow, and that becomes through us. So when um, if you if you become an instrument for something good to follow in your somebody's life, then remember you become a part of that. So you will also receive it. That is how it works. So you bless someone with grace, you bless someone with happiness, you bless someone with health, you bless someone with wealth, it will also come to you, because first you are not being jealous of it, so you have a pure intention. Second, when you appreciate someone else having it, when you wish for someone else having it, you are creating an aura of positive attraction, so you're also going to attract the same thing in your life. And this is something that you need to understand, that we tend to be unhappy, we tend to be judgmental, we tend to be critic, we tend to be detectives in our life when we see someone who has bought a new car in their house. When was the last time? I didn't used to do this for a very long time, so I don't know how you would do that. But just think about it. When was the last time that you were happy that someone around you bought a nice thing? When you were really happy that somebody bought an iPhone, or when you were really happy that somebody bought a car and you blessed them. Happiness is not, acha hai, nice, nice, nice. No, that is not happiness. Happiness is when you bless them, when you feel that blessing, be grateful. And instead of him saying is thank you that he has a car now, that gratitude, you have no connection to it. You are not going to sit in that car. He is never going to give you that car. You're not going to drive that car. You're not going to be even a part of that car in his life. But still, you were grateful for his happiness. And when you are grateful for somebody's happiness the way you are grateful for yours, the universe will give you a reason to be grateful for your happiness as well. And that is how it works. So next time when you see somebody, somebody who has done something in their life, someone they have achieved a feat in their life, they are doing something good in their life, be grateful. If you see somebody who is struggling financially, who is not able to do something, bless him. Give him that energy, give him that gratitude. Imagine that he is getting out of that trouble. Imagine that you are there receiving the news that he has gotten out of that financial trouble. Be grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you that this person is out of his trouble. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you that this person has gained his health back. Be happy, whatever be the scenario. If the person doesn't have it, bless him, give him, and imagine that he's receiving it, and be happy. Feel gratitude. If the person has it and you don't have it, be grateful. Feel feel that grateful. Bless him. In both the scenarios, what you are doing is you are attracting that very thing into your life. Remember that. I was reading about Diljit Kushan. You know that there's a Punjabi singer, Diljit is a very big singer. He earns in crores. So his friends, there was some podcast that they were saying that 10 years, 15 years back, This guy was small singers. They were small singers who used to take tickets and go to Canada and US and perform, concerts there because they used to get money. And when he used to go there, every day morning, he will wake up and he will stand in one corner or probably in front of the mirror, and he will manifest. He will say, I am the singer. People are crowded at me. I'm selling crores and crores in ticket value. And my friends are doing well. They are earning money like this, like that, at all. He would give this. And his friends would ask him, what is that you're doing? Have you gone mentally, unwell or what? Why is that you're sitting and standing? And his friends used to actually think that probably he has got some mental condition that he's saying this to himself. But after so many years, people understand now that what he was doing at that time was basically manifestation. So he was creating the reality. 10 years back, he was creating the reality that he has today. So there are always two ways that you can handle a situation in your life. You can you can think about it, you can worry about it, you can stretch it, and you can make it a living hell, or you can bless it and feel happy about it. So if you see someone progressing, someone doing good in life, be thankful for that person. If you see someone not doing well in their life, bless them, imagine, visualize for them, manifest for them that they are doing well and they have recovered. In both the scenarios, although it seems like that you are the giver, but primarily you are going to be the receiver. You're going to be the receiver of what you are giving, and that is what matters. Not the fact that whether he's happy with it, whether he's not. It is you that you're looking for. Please learn to do this. The magic wand is considered one of the most beautiful practices of gratitude. It it is entirely taken from the Vedic wisdom of world is one family, but when you take this as the center, when gratitude becomes the center of divine grace, you are creating an immensely powerful karma for yourself, right? Not for others. When you put gratitude as the center for channelizing everything selflessly to others, you are not just becoming selfless for others, but you are becoming a karma magnet. You are becoming, imagine how many times you can do this to people. Anybody who walks through, you can bless that person. And every time you bless that person, you are taking it for yourself. You are taking the karma to yourself. You are amplifying the flow of good things in your life and the world around. You are a part of this world. You are a part of the world that you live around. In your entire life, you will not meet more than 800 people. That is the every person that you will meet. 800 to 1,000 people you will meet in your entire life. If you're a normal person living a normal life, probably less. If you're somebody who goes out, who has meetings, who meets people, you will meet about 1,000 people in your life. Now imagine if you have your gratitude amplified by 1,000 people. When you do it alone, it is one person do it. But when you have 1,000 people who is there, and their gratitude and their well-being, it can be amplified back in your life. Imagine what you become. You become a gratitude magnet. You become a positive karma magnet. And that is what this lesson tells us about. Don't be sad about when people do good. Be thankful, be happy about it. Be thankful for it. And that will help you wonders in life. Magic practice number 24, the magic wand. Count your blessings. So, as every day, I really like this thing that every day she emphasizes on counting your blessings. Every day she will tell, count your blessings. So, please count your blessings. I'm trying to make a heart. It is coming as a, I don't know, it doesn't know how. Count your blessing, make a list of 10 blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list and end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you. So count your blessings every day. Make this a habit. When you wake up, you count your blessings every day. Make this a habit of, doing this on a daily basis and say thank you for everything that you feel happy about. Then, what is she saying about the magic wand? Choose three people who you care about and who you would like to help with more health, wealth, and happiness, or all three. Then, if you have them, collect a photograph of each of these people and keep in front of you while doing the magic wand practice. You can do this on the phone as well if you want. Take one person at a time and hold their photograph in your hand. Close your eyes for 1 minute. Visualize the person's health, wealth, or happiness has been fully restored and you're receiving the news. So it is better to visualize as if you are receiving the news than to visualize the entire thing. So visualize as if you are receiving the good news that the person has healed or things about him has gone better. Open your eyes and with photographs still in your hand, say the magic word slowly. Thank you, thank you, thank you for whoever the person is. So open your eyes, look into the picture, and when you open your eyes and look into the picture, you're actually passing the gratitude on or the aura on to that person and say thank you, thank you, thank you for that person's health, wealth, and happiness. As you finish with one person, move on to the next person and follow the same two steps until you have finished the magic wand practice for all three people. And as you have finished with one person, move on to the next person and do the same practice. Just before you go to sleep today, as usual, hold a magic rock in one hand. Say the magic word, thank you for the best thing that happened. Hold a magic rock and say thank you for the best thing that happened in your life. Now, this is something that we have been doing, but I don't know if you are really, if the people who are listening to me are actually doing this practice. See, these things work when you systematically do this, when you actually do this. I'm not asking you to do this every day. It will be an hour-long practice that you have to. But try to integrate this into your day-to-day life. So when you wake up, probably you say this part when you wake up. When you go to sleep, this part is done. So this is two static parts wherein count your blessings and say thank you. And the magic rug, you can do this in the morning and the evening when you go to sleep. This, try to keep this, integrate it into your daily life. Somewhere try to use this whenever you get time, when people are around, or when you see someone, you can do this. I think you can still do this. Hold this on a piece of paper or on your phone and do this. But whatever you do, please try to integrate this into your day-to-day life. That is what is important. It is not about feeling gratitude, but it is about putting that into your habit. So it is not about saying thank you for somebody, but it is about changing yourself as somebody who is grateful or who has immense gratitude for everything. That is what the important thing is. What you're doing is that you are changing yourself into a person who is appreciating all the positive all the positive things in this world. So when you start appreciating things that positive, not just in your life, but everybody's life, what you are doing is that you are becoming the Paras stone. Right. You are becoming the power stone. You are no longer dependent on gratitude, but you are becoming the magnet for it yourself. You are becoming the positive karma magnet because every time you do something, you will attract a part of it to you. Be the vessel that you know that stores that aura, and you will feel that aura yourself. And that is what life is about. That is what this choice is about. You will always have a choice in life, whether to be jealous at somebody, whether to be unhappy at somebody, whether to say, "Oh, nice, he should get it." A lot of times we will say, "Oh, he has got it right. Nice, he should get it. He deserves it." Probably he does. Probably he does. But you don't be a judge for that, right? Probably he does. But when you say he deserves it, remember you are passing on a negative aura, and the law of attraction will always give it back to you, the same thing back to you. So put this thing in your life, change the way you think about life, change the way you feel for people. Let let somebody be happy. Your share is your share. My share is my share. If somebody is happy, be happy in that. Somebody is buying a car, be happy in that. Somebody is going out on a foreign trip, be happy. Bless them. Let them go. Eventually, that will come back to you. When you say, "Oh, he's gone," nah, he must have made some money from black money. They are doing all illegal work. You are being jealous, and when you are jealous, you are going to attract negativity into your life. So do a favor for yourself, not for others. It is not something that you're doing for others. Do a favor for yourself and start being grateful for the things that others have so that it gets back to you. That's all for this lesson today. I hope this was something that you enjoyed. Thank you very much for being a part of this session, and thank you very much for listening to me. We will continue this in the next day, day 25. Cue the magic. So let's see what this is about. As of now, I would request you to include all these activities into your daily life. Include these small changes in your life. Try not to include, make sure that these two things, count your blessings, and just before you go to sleep, say thank. This make a part of your habit every day. Make sure that when you wake up, the first thing that you do is to say thank you for your being alive. Thank you for the breath that you have, because a lot many people do not have it today. So if today, if you are breathing, thank you for that breath that you have. Be thankful for it when you wake up. Make a list of things that you are blessed with and say thank you for those blessings. And before you go back to sleep, hold the magic rock and say thank you for the best thing that happened in your day today. When you look out for the best thing, you'll start appreciating it as well. That is something that you need to do. Everything else you can slowly integrate into your life, but make sure that these first and last points you keep very static in your life. All right. So thank you very much. And thank you for being a part of this session. Uh, we'll meet up tomorrow with something new, something much more interesting in life. Thank you and have a lovely day ahead of you. Take care.